I'd like to take this time to welcome to our first meeting of the month. And as you know, we have a 3-minute public comment after the meeting. I will do the prayer and ask Mr. McCray to do the pledge. Like always, I will take a moment of silence for the things going on in this world. Coach Cheatham's wife is in the hospital. She's not doing her best. Dexter Humphrey lost his brother on Saturday. And there's so much chaos and so much disorder in the world, in this country. Starting from the White House to the outhouse. There's devastation all over the world, flood, fire. I mean, anything you can name is happening. And these things are supposed to happen. Let's take a moment of silence. Thank you. Our gracious Father, we come in your presence and thanking you. Thanking you for everything you have done for us, realizing that we couldn't have accomplished anything without you. For this cause I want to say thank you. Father, I pray for this jury here. Give them wisdom, knowledge, understanding to benefit in this parish. Everyone in the audience, I pray for them also, Father. I say a special prayer for Dexter Humphrey that lost his brother, and for Coach Cheatham's wife who's in the hospital. And let's keep them in our prayers, please, Father. And Father, I just thank you for our country, our state, our parish, and our community. I just thank you, Father, for being God and God all by yourself. Realize you're the one in control, Father, and looking that way. I pray for peace, understanding, continuity, Father, and looking that way. And most I pray for unity, Father. Realize there's strength in unity. And Father, after everything that's done here, be mindful. Give you all the honor, praise, and glory. In Jesus' name that I pray.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. McCray. Will you please call roll, Ms. Harris? Hey, that's amazing. I wasn't expecting you. Yeah, right.
Mr. Dexter Armstead.
Present.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain. Here. Mr. Michael Cheatham is absent. Mr. Kyle Flanagan.
Here.
Mr. Jason McCray.
Here.
Mr. Keith Mills. Mr. Richard Olivo. Here. Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn. Here. President Lewis Kent.
Here, we got a quorum. Need a motion to approve the agenda, please?
So moved.
Any discussion? Question from the audience? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Old business. Adopted minutes from August 18th, 2025, regular meeting.
I've read through them. I make a motion to be approved.
Motion by Mr. Mills, second by Mr. Oliver. Any discussion? Question from the audience? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. New business, adopted 2025 millage rate.
I did invite the assessor to come if you all had any questions. So there's a copy of the resolution in your packets. Mr. Gardner?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Jeff,
Hello, sir.
how you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm here for questions or information. This is something that y'all do every 3 years, and the odd year being reassessment year, which was last year, so this is just y'all's normal approval,
And the rates are the same, no change.
no change.
Yep. Well, for no change, I make a motion that we
Adopted.
adopt the millage.
Any discussion? Question from the audience? Not all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Jeff, for coming.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
Okay, approve advertisement to fill upcoming vacancy on Planning and Zoning Commission. I think Ms. Debbie
Odom,
Odom is up.
Yeah.
The motion to advertise.
I make a, oh,
I make the motion.
I'll
By
second.
Mr. McCray.
I'll second.
By Mr. Armstead. Any discussion? Question from the audience? None in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Rescind August 4th, 2025 motion to award bid for engineering services to Forte and to Blah. I think we had, somebody contested it or something.
Was it contested? Is that why it had to be?
It was not.
Okay, it was.
It was not contested. So with the advertisement, we did the advertisement. There's been some changes. So the advertisement was a RFP, and it had, as you normally do, I think I mentioned it to you in the last meeting, for drainage and roads. We have some things that we need to do with FEMA that are new. So you don't have to do a RFP or RFQ for everything that has to go on with FEMA. To re-advertise it, do it as a RFQ, it will cover everything.
Everything, okay.
And we've also spoke
It's an umbrella product.
Okay.
with
So we
Fort.
just rescind the one that we did at
Yeah.
that meeting. I make the motion that we
By Mr.
rescind.
McCray,
Second.
by Dr. O'Quinn. Any more discussion? Question from the audience? None in favor? And opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Ms. Harris. Approve RFQ advertisement for Parish Engineering Services.
The new advertisement is in your packet.
So moved.
A second.
Any discussion? Question from the audience? None in favor? And opposed? Motion carried. Sam, I guess we will table that unless he comes. Or do we need to let him go in that executive session? Is he coming? Or he has school board meeting?
Not here.
Okay, we'll come back, we'll come back to it. Committee and staff report, executive committee, I don't have anything. Personnel committee, Dr. Chris O'Quinn.
Okay, I have a couple of things. Recommendation to approve the employee grace period policy. We had an understood policy, but not a written policy. This policy in here, if you look in your book, it's in yellow. And you want me to read it, Unisha? Does it need to be read out, or can everybody just read it themselves, or I'll read it if it's gotta be on the tape? Okay, punches that occur, well, first of all, let me say, it takes them longer than 5 or 7 minutes to punch in. How long did you tell us it took, Frosty? About 10 minutes? Sometimes to.
The face recognition is what, yeah.
So, okay, punches that occur after the assigned start time of up to 7 minutes will be rounded back to the full hour. For example, if a scheduled start time is 7 a.m. and an employee punches in at 7:07, the start time will be rounded back to 7 a.m. If an employee punches in at 7:08 or later, the start time will be rounded to 7:15. The same practice will occur at the end of an employee's shift. A supervisor may allow up to a 7-minute grace period upon rare occasions when an employee has been unavoidably detained or must leave early. However, a pattern of late punch in or early punch outs will not be tolerated and will be considered abuse of time. A pattern is defined as more than 3 early or late punches, more than 7 minutes in a 30-day period. This has been what was going on in practice. Now it's written.
And we would like it to be written so that it doesn't change with every administration.
Administration, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll have to come back to you all to change.
And my thought was that if you're not there at 7 o'clock, you're late. You know, that was my mental set. But
Initial
because I
thought.
found out that it takes about 7 to 10 minutes for everybody to punch in, and they're not given anything if they punch in early, so we needed to have some type of grace period inside of there.
I make the motion that we accept it.
It's only one station, yeah.
Just one thing, yeah.
What did you find out about the new time clock?
So with the new time clock, we did talk about the one like we have over there now, which would be $3,200.
Right.
For the new, just like we have, it's $3,200, but I did go ahead and see about getting the fingerprint
yeah, and it'll fit in with the new payroll
Yes.
Yeah.
system, it'll all mesh with that.
Another thing, can nobody else sign you in or punch you in? No, that ain't gonna happen.
No, yeah, couldn't happen anyway with facial recognition.
Right.
I know, but even with
Mhm.
the new process, it won't be able to.
That's right.
And is fingerprint quicker than the eye
Facial,
recognition?
facial.
Sometimes they work,
You don't know
sometimes they
yet,
work
but sometimes
perfect.
they have
I've
glitches in
used
there.
this system before.
Okay.
Sometimes you put your thumb or whatever, it works like that, and sometimes you can get there and put,
Yeah.
and then yeah. Never,
Sometimes they have glitches in color, cause you might
Yeah.
have something on your thumb.
that's right.
Or some cut or
That's
some
right.
residue, and it ain't gonna work. I done seen that happen.
Well, you can actually program more than one finger. You can do,
You can even
Yeah.
do it with your cell phone. when you have it.
yeah.
And sometimes it won't take you too long.
I have a question.
Okay, please.
Has this been reviewed by Mr. Sam?
What? The grace
This-
period?
The revision, yeah, that we're doing.
I wouldn't think he
You
would
don't
need
have-
to sign it. He'd look at that
That
anyway. We
ain't
set those
nothing
rules.
pertaining to sound. It ain't
Well,
no
the
legal-
only reason I ask is if you're rounding back, it's as though you're paying them for a time that they're not necessarily working, and I just question that from a legality standpoint. I understand and I appreciate the sentiment, I just question it before we move too fast with it, since it being public money.
That's just like if they punch in early, they don't get credit for time that they came in early. And you got a standard that's set.
Yeah, do you wanna pay them early, or you wanna pay them clock in later? I mean, either way, you know, you have them beforehand punching in, or you have them, or give them a grace
That
period when
cover
they
what
punch.
you wanted to say?
Come on,
So,
Mr. Hill.
The 6:07 to 4:30 gonna give you 10 hours anyway, the clock itself.
Okay.
So it's not about rounding up or down.
It automatically does the
Yes, ma'am.
rounding,
You're gonna automatically
Okay.
round to 6 o'clock.
and it'll be that way with the new clock.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why we need the policy, so whenever we send everything over to them, they'll know how they need to put everything in the clock.
We got a motion and a second on
Yeah,
the
we're discussing it now. Any more discussion? Question from the audience? All in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, then we have a recommendation to approve the 90-day evaluation and an increase in pay for Deputy Director Sean Smith to step 3. And that was Mr. Bueller's recommendation.
He has made it 90 days.
So move.
what's that? A third.
Any discussion? Question from the audience? All in favor? And opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, then we have the recommendation to remove sick and annual part-time employee leave accrual policy from the personnel manual. The last time we had a part-time employee to, resign and wanted, leave time, it was a mess, and we found out we don't do that. And so one part of the policy manual, it says we do, and another part says we don't. Well, the determination was we don't do that. So we're taking those two part-time annual and the part-time sick out of there completely.
Because you don't get benefits for being part-time.
Right, okay.
So we need a motion.
Motion.
I'm motion.
Second by Mr. Chastain. Any discussion? Question from the audience? Not all in favor? And opposed? Motion carried.
And that's it, Mr. President.
Okay. Finance Committee. Mr. Kyle Flanagan.
Yes, sir, I have one item, just approve monthly invoices. And that is a motion.
That's second.
Second by Mr. Mills. Any discussion? Question from the audience? Not in favor? And opposed? Motion carried. Any more questions from the chairman? Now we're gonna move on. Public Works and Equipment, Mr. Jason McCray.
I don't have anything. I have one question for Mr. Frost. Did another one of the tractors get repaired yet?
Waiting on the quote. Now, we had Derek Hill, Director of Public Works. We had got one in, they had repaired what we had sent it in for, but we don't know if it was, our problem or on them, so I had to send it back because it wouldn't idle up. So they looking into it, but I think it's after they tore it down, because it was running fine when we dropped it off.
Which tractor was it?
It was T12, tractor 12.
New Holland?
Mm-hmm.
We just got one truck operating. right?
Yes, sir.
One,
Yes, sir.
Wow.
one.
Yes, sir.
And the grass is a growing.
This is
Yes,
cool.
ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hill.
No problem.
And believe me, I'm getting beat up by grass every day.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants their grass cut. Okay. Building property, Mr. Richard Oliver. Mr. Dexter Armstead. No, my mom, for some reason, Richard.
Thank you, Mr. President. I don't have anything at this time.
I thank you, Mr. Armstead.
Yes.
Administrative matters, treasury report.
So I would like to read this to you all. To East Feliciana Parish Police Jury President and esteemed East Feliciana Parish School Board members and secretary, please accept our sincere and heartfelt thank you for the resolution in memory of James Francis Hunt. He was dedicated to the parish. Miss Ginger's hand.
It's hard to
might
read.
miss-
That's why I should have read it. I couldn't.
He was dedicated to the parish and strived to always do his job to further the best interests of those who he served. He sought the wisdom and knowledge of God before acting on police jury business, and always he strived to give his best. We are framing the resolution and will share copies with our many children, grand, great-grand, and great-great-grandchildren. God bless and keep each of you as you act on behalf of the residents of East Feliciana Parish. Sincerely, Ginger Hunt and family. I read this like 5 times
I
today.
know, I still couldn't read it.
Having your binders, if you won't attend the rural water meeting, if you want to vote by proxy, and I can get that back to them for you all. The only other thing I have is we will begin advertisement, the hiring, the interview process next week for the accounting clerk position.
Kayla, what's her name?
Yeah, Caitlin.
Yeah, she resigned.
I got a question about rural water. Is many of y'all in here on rural water?
I'm not.
Have y'all noticed an increase in your
They were
bill?
just talking about that
Yes.
earlier.
Big increase.
Big
I had
increase.
3 or 4 people that called me this week, and my wife hit me before I walked out the door. They let me know that ours had went up, and I know I hadn't used any more water than we been using.
Yeah, I was went from 40 to like
That was
70.
mandated by the state. Pretty much everybody this year is having to raise their rates, because they got a formula, they gotta use. And East Feliciana voted about 2 months ago to go by the state recommendations, and we had to raise it a certain percentage.
Is there a flat rate, do you know?
No,
No flat rate?
no flat. It's a flat rate up to so much water.
So many
And
gallons.
after that, it's so much per thousand.
Yeah.
'Cause I know some people bills that double,
Wow.
and that's what they were crying about.
Sure they don't
Their
have
bill was
water leak?
$60 last month, it was $121,
That should-
$122
that
this
fee
month.
shouldn't
They
have,
might wanna check to make
Water
sure
bill.
they don't have a leak.
Well, that's what I advised them to do,
looking for
was
it,
check to
Sam.
see if it's a leak and see whose side it on, if it's a leak.
yeah.
Mine did, mine went up over 100, but the cow went out there, turned it on, took him a shower.
Okay.
And as you know, water work number 7 is on with the police jury. Rural water is not.
I do also want to share with you all that last week, there was the week baby shower, and I didn't get to attend, but I did find out that this year, We've had the most participants than we've had, I think, in the maybe 3 or 4 years that we've been doing this. So now the health unit is getting ready for the October Prevention on the Go event that you all usually allow them to have every October. So that's it.
Anything else, Ms. Harris?
That's it.
You have any questions, Ms. Harris? If not, we're gonna move on. Homeland Security, Mr. Darby.
Okay, so I got two things to bring up. One is, I sent the weather notice out to everybody, and, except Kyle, his email was wrong on it, so I got it corrected today. But, if you kinda look at the pattern, it looked like it's coming across Florida if it stays on that stretch, but they're all showing pretty much when it gets up to Florida, it's gonna turn north. So, but you remember Katrina, it was headed to Texas, and it made a right turn, so, hey, right now, we just wanna kinda warn, we got that one coming off, all 4 models are showing it turning into a hurricane. And there's another one coming off, they're already saying it's probably gonna be even stronger than the other ones we had this year. And they're not sure, because it's just now getting ready to come off the coast of Africa.
We're in the midst of hurricane season now.
Yeah, we're,
These are the
today
worst
we are
months.
peak.
Yeah.
Hey, September 2nd, we were peak areas right now, so that's why I kinda want you to make sure you got your hurricane kits and all your supplies and stuff you're gonna need. Hey, make sure your generators have been serviced, because a lot of people wait till the day before and they will not crank. All right, and the other thing is the Amed River Basin Commission meeting, hey, it's at, State Capitol. Hey, on the 9th of this month at 10 a.m. in Committee Room 3. It's there at 900 North Street. And that's gonna be the ARBC meeting they have.
And I don't see where anything is on the agenda about East Feliciana Parish this time.
No. They handled all that last time when they accepted the resolution. But that's all I got.
Thank you, sir. Okay, let's move on. Commission and board report, planning and zoning. We have recommendation to approve A, B, C, D, not E, not E. We're gonna jump E, we're not gonna vote on E. F, E, J. Need a motion.
Second.
Oh, a motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any discussion?
I second it.
Okay. Any questions? All in favor? Roll call vote.
Kristen
accept.
To
Chastain.
accept everything but E. Except E? Yes, except E. That's one you recommend if you don't, okay.
Mr. Dexter Armstead,
Yes.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain, Mr. Michael Cheatham is absent, Mr. Kyle Flanagan,
Yes.
Mr. Jason McCray,
Yes.
Mr. Keith Mills.
Yes.
Mr. Richard Olivo. Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn.
Yes,
Let's move on. Any public comment?
John Rushon. A minute ago, you had a comment about an advertisement and a selection for an accounting clerk. Is this for Ms. Bursage's departure? Because that position has never been approved by this jury. It was in excess when
This-
Mr. Amorine hired her.
this is not for the position that he hired her
For-
for. This is for an
The accounting
accounting
clerk.
clerk.
She was hired as an accounting clerk, and then he moved her in the position that she had.
But there's only so many positions approved in this office,
It
and
was
there's enough
Kelsey's
bodies.
position, and Kelsey was moved out of this position
She was
to
moved over to the
DPW.
DPW.
That's who we really replacing. We not replacing Kate, whatever. Kate.
We can go all the way back to 2016, and I can tell you what the positions are. And if you count the bodies in here, there's enough bodies in here right now to fill every position. And you can name them anything you want. That's part of the issue is they've been shuffling the names around so much, they've lost track of the positions. There's only the receptionist, code enforcement, whatever it is, was one office. You got 2 people in building code. You had 2 people in accounting, and then the rest were appointed. The treasurer and they made the secretary one. All those are filled, every one of them.
I will say this, changes have been made since 2016. That's been almost a decade ago. So code enforcement, there's been some changes with that. Permit supervisor is no longer called permit supervisor. There was a permit supervisor and a permit technician as well as the building. Yes, there was. We had Miss Julie, Mindy, and Mr. Larry all worked in permits. Okay, so that is no longer. We only have Mr. Jeff in permitting and his permit technician. Anyway, the jury approved an accounting clerk position. That's what's in the minutes. Whatever she was called on any of our stuff that we turned into the auditors, the position is accounting clerk. The title is accounting clerk. That's what you all hired as an accounting clerk. So that's the position that we would like to fill. Before Miss Tanya came in, Miss Joni had that position. Kelsey has helped out in that department. And as an administrative assistant, she actually did both of them, because if you all recall, Mindy was an administrative assistant. Kelsey was hired as Mindy's position, and Joni was here at that time. So when Joni left, Kelsey filled in. No one has been in that, Lorna was in that position. Lorna is gone. When Kelsey moved, no one came into Kelsey's position until Caitlin came in. So I don't know. There is no parish manager. The secretary treasurer position is the same. I've been here. There's been a treasurer, a parish manager, a secretary, an admin assistant, an accounting clerk, and all of that at the same time. So if anything, we have less than we've had, and I do believe it's at the discretion of the jury how many people you decide you want to work in this office.
And I understand all of that, but you have an organizational chart that's approved. It's in the policy manual. Match the people against the organizational chart, and you don't have enough positions to hire somebody else. Not approved positions at your discretion by the jury. That's the trouble, is the jury hasn't approved another position.
There's titles. The organizational chart, there's a parish manager. It doesn't say, it has the parish manager, accounting clerk, it's titles. I mean, if you decide you want to have 2 building officials, you can. If you decide you want to have 2 3
That's all to the discretion of the jury.
You only have one thing that says DPW employees to fall under Mr. Frosty, but you have more than one opening. And I think it's at the discretion of the jury. If you want 5 accounting clerks in here.
Not debating that.
It still has to come before, right, so
Not debating who approves the positions. I know the jury does, but if you don't have a position, you're not supposed to advertise for it. And the jury approves positions. I mean, it just got fixed not too long ago that supervisors actually make the recommendation for the hiring bodies, but they hire 2 positions. We have 4 motor grader operators. Now, if we get 6 qualified people, they're doing something else. They're not motor grader operators. They're doing some other job over there, and that's at Frosty's doing the assigning. But if you only have so many positions in the office, how many do we have at the health unit? There's 3 girls.
a certain number of people the police jury can have on staff?
As long as they approve it, as long as 5 out of the 9 approve the positions, they can hire 150.
Well, then we approved it.
Yeah, that's what
We approved it. We hired them. I mean, it don't make sense.
That's not positions, that's people. And I'm talking about positions.
Well, who's sitting in the position? People.
If you look at the organizational chart that has the positions on it, because it doesn't have people. And the organizational chart only has so many positions in a thing. Pull it out and match them up. I mean, there's enough people. And you just gave away, last meeting, you outsourced payroll, which is supposed to save you people and power and allow them to do other things. So you lighten the load, but you're increasing the positions. That's my comment.
Can I make a comment?
Please do.
And I understand what you're saying, JR, but it is 10 years later. Technology has improved or changed dramatically in that time. We need people that we never needed before. We're working with Falk and Winkler. They think, I believe, is my understanding, that we need to do better in some of the things that we're doing, and we need to take them a step further and do a little bit more. And we are replacing Kelsey, who was an accountant clerk.
We still have segregation of duties.
Yeah.
We have to have, just different people that do different things. I don't think it's
And we're short in this office, one person, because Jeff has a senior permit tech and a permit tech, and you do not have a permit tech, correct? Weren't there 2 permit techs in that position? But they're actually listed as a permit tech and a senior permit tech.
That was a payroll, that was a pay issue thing, when that senior tech, another level on the pay scale.
Let's move on.
When he
It
was
was a
here, it
position.
didn't change then. So yes, like I said, before Mr. Jeff came and Mr. Larry was here, there was Miss Julie, when she did permanent, Mindy also worked with.
It's up to the past manager's discretion who she needs to wait for the jury. If she needs to create a position, come to the jury, we will. But we got a policy in place, procedure in place, how we hire people. This is, we discussed this long enough and it's out of us.
She just tweaked the time. So why don't she just go ahead and go to this organizational chart and go get with her.
With past managers,
And let's just redo this right now and we'll vote on it and let's move on.
yep.
The only thing the organizational chart says is who answers to who. It's in your personnel manual, the auditors look at it every year. It has parish manager, it has the building official, Homeland Security Director, answers to the president.
Right.
The secretary, you have, not the secretary, you have the, parish manager, the building official falls under that, the secretary treasurer falls under that, the DPW director.
And
Under
when we
DPW
were audited, we
director,
weren't cited for anything pertaining to
You
that.
have deputy director, and you have the supervisor, and then you have one bullet that says DPW operators. And you don't have 17 DPW doctors. I mean, you get what you need, you have, it's the organizational chart, it just says who answers to who. So accounting clerk is on there.
Yeah, and it's up to the
Administrative
discretion of the
assistant
jury.
is on there.
Did somebody make the motion?
This public comment.
Yes, public
Public
comment.
Public comment.
So we get with the email, yeah,
This is public comment.
you know.
You have 3 minutes, you have 3 minutes, Mr. Russon.
All right, I'm back to, this is for the rebuttal. It's been mentioned 3 times in the last 5 minutes, parish manager position. You advertised it for it? You got 5 applicants. You were supposed to write letters to everybody 3 months ago about why there was a delay and it wasn't ever gonna be picked, it wasn't gonna select or anything. It's in the organizational chart. I understand it's a jury's discretion. However, you don't have one. You have an acting one.
We have an interim parish manager. We do have a parish manager, The jury appointed Ms. Nisha Harris as interim parish manager. It can go on from now till eternity if we keep it that way, okay? Remember
Not a
that.
problem.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay.
Not again, I'll start the criminal charges.
Well, you filed criminal charges before, so nothing new for you filed
I
charges.
ain't talking about the applications, anything else. I'm talking about the mismanagement of money in this office. And you don't know it because it's all done behind scenes.
Well, it's my duty to know, okay? Thank you, Mr.
Well-
President. And I will, if any money being mismanaged, I will look into it, we will find out.
Well, look, I want to revisit one thing, and I think I've.
And I'm agreeing with you on that.
Is those people that applied for this and we did not, I went along with not doing that. I didn't say that. But they should have been sent a letter, that's the right thing.
But I thought that was done already.
I thought it was too.
That's something we need to do.
Somebody need to, we'll do that, okay? Thank you.
Well, we was gonna do that the last time, we should do it.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
Let's just make sure we do that.
Let's do it, Ms. Harris, okay?
Ms. Mitchell, will you please make a note of that?
Please do.
Make sure that's done.
He is so upset because we don't appoint him parish manager, so I'm not appointing a parish manager at this time.
Right now, we ain't gonna do it, but I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do it.
And I'd love to know how things going on up under the table.
We don't know
And
about
He
it.
ain't in the office and he knows,
How he
we
know
don't
that,
know.
we don't know. How is that possible? I would love to know.
There's so much I want to say, but I'm going to be very nice and very short and very sweet. If there are questions, not that I'm aware of, if anything, this office and myself and Falcon Winkler have worked very hard, along with the fellow jurors and all entities
Exactly.
represented, to save us money in every way possible, now and moving forward. So,
Thank you. We're not
to
gonna-
my knowledge, that is not a fact.
It's not a fact.
I would like
I'm not
to
sure
say,
how he would know anyway.
How would you?
I'm very proud of the job Frost and Winkler's doing, and he's doing. And that we did the payroll thing, that's the right direction. Coming up into 2025, take baby steps. Some people like them, some people won't like them.
And all he had was,
I think, now it's been brought up, Ms. O'Quinn needs to get the Article relationship chart along with her, and let's just fix it. Then we ain't gotta hear that.
We'll have a meeting next week. You gonna do that?
Sure.
I'm gonna
10
be
o'clock in
gone.
the morning.
I'll let you see it. I don't know what needs to be.
What the meeting
I
is
know what it
already
looks
listed.
like, but let's get it, let's
It's
have a
like an
meeting.
umbrella is what it is. And it's to the
And let's just
discretion of the
accept it.
juror who you want to put in each one of those positions.
We'll
For
speak
the
whatever we
public.
need to.
For the public, Falcon Winkler has worked with us, held our hand to improve our efficiency and making sure that little old East Feliciana Parish can hold their own with the big parishes.
yes, yes.
And we kinda need some people to do that. And we don't have everybody that we need to make that happen. And so we needed to fill Kelsey's position.
But go ahead.
And before, the personnel committee met, and we did go over some of it in the personnel committee, yes, we will have help with payroll, so we will not have as many issues as we had before. That information will still have to be input, but there's a couple other things that we still, haven't been doing in this office. There's more and more each year with the audit. There's compliance. Payroll does not take care of compliance. There's retention. Payroll does not take care of retention. There is, you have, I'm not gonna, new employees that come in, that it doesn't take care of that. And like I said, the segregation of duties, you have to have that. You can't have the same person to open the mail, stamp the mail, do the deposit, check the deposit, and then take the deposit to the bank and log all that information into your system too. It's just,
And as silly
What's
as it
Rick-
is, it's the law.
yeah, it's just what, so we still, I mean, we're, I guess, smaller than some parishes, but we are working with fixed assets. I mean, they've helped us to get Homeland Security has helped us to get some things straight with that. Sean has come in and he's done a lot of tagging here. That's something that no one here in office was actually keeping up with, where I can see ever. So we're moving, like you said, it's baby steps, but we
We do
are.
not have to defend ourselves to Mr. J.R. Rousseau. That was just public comment. If he got accusation, file a complaint against us, let's address.
It won't be the first time.
It won't be the first time.
I like to say,
Our hate so is great.
calm down.
I'm upset now. His team has done something that we mismanaging money. And that's a bold statement for anyone to make.
That's true.
I would like
That's
to
true.
say about, when we gonna hire this town clerk, wherever you gonna
Takes
go
a
on.
lot of every one of us.
Miss Caitlin, I don't know what all she was doing, but I know she was doing something with grants and all that kind of stuff. And so we need to incorporate that into whoever we hire.
We have that,
What?
we already
That's what they're doing, pulling all this stuff together. That's what they want them to do.
Well, it went to the Personnel Committee. What you all asked a while ago is for us to present something to the Personnel Committee on the hiring process. So Mr. Jeff, myself, and Mr. Frosty, we did meet. We came up with some information for you all, for the Personnel Committee. And from the hiring process, from the beginning until we submit our recommendation to you all, we cannot start an interview process for any new position. If Frosty needs an additional person at DPW, then it has to come before you all. So it was said by the jury, if a position becomes available, then we can go ahead and do the advertisement for it. So that's all we do. We met, and I think we had a good meeting.
Let me address this. I be here every day, sometimes 3 and 4 times a day. I know what's going on in this office for this jury. For him to make those kind of accusations that not just me, don't know what we doing, that's embarrassing to each and every one of us. He got that kind of attitude towards his parish. He was parish manager for years. So just think about what he's saying, okay? When he said we don't know what we doing, come on.
That's the thing.
Misappropriation of funds. That's a bold statement.
Mhm.
And he said he knows we don't know what's being misappropriated. How do he know this? That what got me upset. Mr. Williams, state your name.
Jeff Williams, building official. I placed 2 pieces of paper in each one of y'all's packets. I wanted to make sure that y'all got it.
Yeah.
I'm getting questioned on permitting on state property. I just wanted to make sure y'all had the laws on that. And also the email chain from Mr. Mark Joyner, who was head of the code council for 20-plus years.
I
So,
tell you that because Mr.
I understand. I just wanted to make sure y'all received it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Any more public comment?
Mark Browning, I'm with Clinton Arena. Mr. Rushan gave y'all a couple pieces of
Yeah, we
paper on the
did.
status of Clinton Arena. Let me see if y'all have any questions about that.
We thank y'all for your update. I looked over.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Rushan.
Any more public comment? If not, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Let me go take my blood pressure. He ought to raise my blood pressure.
You know what? I'm like him. I can take a lot of things. Because it's on your board. Because
They
it
don't
is.
have the stroke where your heart attacks. Get out there.
No, part beside his head, you must go. You heard what he said, though?
You're right.
No, he knows.
But you don't want to talk? You don't.
Did you get Paris?